Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of NASCAR 21 Ignition on the channel. Here today, it is the Pocono Organics 325 and the start of our Pocono swing. The Pocono doubleheader begins tonight, and then we will continue that into tomorrow night with two back-to-back races on the custom schedule season at the Tricky Triangle. First one is the shorter one. Again, 325 miles, 130 laps tonight. Tomorrow night will be 140 laps, 350 miles. We have seen many different winners already on the season so far. All four Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas have at least one win, two of which have multiple wins. Christopher Bell leading the way with three, including back-to-back on the road courses at Sonoma and the Indianapolis road course. But we'll see what will happen here tonight. Again, this is going to really be very, very interesting to say the least. I will say this track seemed pretty fun in practice on this game. Pocono is always one of my, I feel like one of the more fun tracks. It's challenging, but it's also fun, really in any NASCAR game. And I think if it wasn't for the high downforce package in this game, knowing what the low downforce package does in this game, it probably wouldn't be as fun and be extraordinarily challenging. Luckily enough, with the high downforce package, there is enough grip in the race car, and it could still get a little bit loose. I feel like, again, if it was high downforce, knowing what it does on the oval specifically with the high downforce package, it feels like you want to spin out every single time you try to get back into the gas, even if you're like half throttle or less than half throttle sometimes, especially on older tires. So that shouldn't be the case here today. But hopefully that will not be the case today. We'll see if we can get through this entire race. Joshua Rumsey, NASCAR LOL, welcome into the stream. We'll get into this race. No qualifying outside of the little bit of practice I did in preparation for the race. That is it. And when this black screen goes away, Alex Hayden will take it away. This is an awkward long pause. All right, there we go. I was wondering why it was taking so long. Usually it doesn't take that long to load.
I'm Alex Hayden, and we're here at Pocono Raceway in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. This is the first race of the doubleheader, and this racetrack really rewards teams that can set up their car to handle in the three unique turns here at the Tricky Triangle. It's Saturday. It's the first race of the doubleheader, and we're heading trackside where the drivers are making their final preparations.
All right, so let's take a look at the starting lineup for today's Pocono Organics 325. On the front row, it is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. scoring his first pole award of the season. Outside of the front row is Corey LaJoie for Spire Motorsports. Anthony Alfredo and Eric Almirola will be in row number 2. In row number 3, right behind those guys, will be Ross Chastain and Martin Truex Jr. Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin in row number 4. Hamlin with 2 wins this season, looking for a third today. And then Bubba Wallace and Ryan Newman will be rounding out the top 10 in row number 5. There's a look at the rest of the field. We, again, will be starting in the last place position due to not qualifying for this race. The drafting is going to be big, I would have to imagine, in this race, as it is really anytime you go to the longer intermediate tracks like Michigan, Pocono, Indianapolis when it was on the oval, California when it was on the oval, or Auto Club now. So definitely going to be a factor between today and tomorrow's race. 88 degrees is the temperature, so it's going to be hot. It's going to be slick. The sun's going to be out the entire race. And let's get into this one without further ado. Billy Kramer, Tyler Burbeck, Mikey Boy, welcome to the stream as well. As far as where I'm at in points right now, we are currently sitting 18th on the actual regular season standings, but with 3 wins, again, we are in the playoffs. Denny Hamlin is leading the regular season championship right now by 18 points over Kyle Busch. So And then Martin Truex Jr. is only like 4 points behind Kyle Busch as well. So it's still pretty tight for the regular season battle coming into this 11th race of the year. Still 15 races left until the playoffs after this one, so a long way still to go on the season. And as the field is about to get up the green flag is in the air. Stenhouse leads the field to the start-finish line today at Pocono. Hang on, wait a minute. I'm restarting. I just realized I had random, we were supposed to start last. Psych! Alright, hang on. I forgot I had it on random because of the issue I had with the Indy road course yesterday where my game crashed after qualifying. Last position. Yeah, we're starting from the rear of the field today. Whoops. Just the volume there real quick. I'm just going to skip the pre-race introduction this time by. Gives me a chance to go through the standings as far as who has all won a race so far this year and is locked into the playoffs. You mentioned Denny Hamlin has 2 wins and Christopher Bell has 3. All the drivers with 1 win would include Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, and then Cody Ware got the upset win earlier this season at COTA due to the randomized finishing order after we ran out of fuel. So that is the... Or I should say, those are the drivers that are locked into the playoffs.
In the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. This is the first race of the doubleheader, and this racetrack really...
Alrighty. We'll try this again. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 8 different winners so far this season in the first 11 races of the year. That's actually pretty impressive. Quite honestly, I should say first 10 races of the season. All right, starting from the back. DB Forever 85, welcome to the stream as well. All right, from the last row, we'll see if Christopher Bell can make it 3 wins in a row in just his sophomore season. Green flag in the air. Stenhouse leads the field of the green at Pocono. Ooh. Boy, bit of a loose moment there getting into the brakes into turn 1, trying to back the corner up for Christopher Bell. Lost a lot of ground getting just a little bit squirrely. This could end up being a pit strategy race today, really in both races, with the race lengths, of course, being shortened from traditional 400 and 500 mile races at Pocono since the doubleheader in 2020. The race lengths, again, 325 miles and 350. We saw a lot of pit strategy in the Pocono doubleheader in real life this season, so we'll see what will happen over the next 48 hours. And even if Bell's going to be running a little bit slower pace right now, at least it keeps him away from a logjam of race cars towards the front of the field. I mean, they're going 2 and 3 wide through most of the pack right now. It looks like there's a bit of a checkup off the exit of turn 1 as well. Maybe a long track, and it may look wide, but it is fairly narrow and mostly a one-groove track at that. You can hear Christopher Bell lifting, but he really doesn't have to lift that much. Again, with the 550 horsepower package, the high downforce, it allows for these cars to be mostly on throttle even at a track like Pocono. It can be very difficult because Pocono being a momentum track definitely would race a lot more different than what it would have in previous years prior to 2019 when this package was introduced on the intermediate racetracks. Still not wanting to exactly stand on the gas off the exit of turn 1. Really just kind of take his time getting back into the throttle. Got those left side tires down on the apron in turn 2. There's a little bit of grip there. I noticed in practice you couldn't really get all 4 tires down there without getting a little bit too sideways, and as the tires start to wear out, you might not even see 2 tires on there anymore, but early in the run, you can get away with it. 22 fan forever, welcome to the stream. Go, go, go. Yeah, we are lagging behind on speed right now. This is not what I intended, at least, on how to start the day. There's no drafting help right now for Christopher Bell, so it's a little bit harder to save fuel as well. Ashton G, welcome as well. Hopefully you guys had a very fine weekend, and hopefully you're having a very fine and a very good Monday, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the NASCAR Championship race for the Cup Series yesterday. Kyle Larson winning the 2021 championship. Congratulations to him. Well deserved. I don't think anybody would argue that. And I mean, just a true champion. I mean, you couldn't really have a greater race car driver as your champion of your motorsport, the way Larson has been tearing it up over the last 1.5 to 2 years in pretty much every single vehicle he steps into. Anything with an engine and with wheels on it, Kyle Larson will take you to victory lane. You could strap a go-kart engine to a shopping cart at Walmart, and I'm sure he'd find a way to get that thing to victory lane in the produce aisle. So Kyle Larson, he's definitely a different breed. He's fun to watch, and I've been saying it for a couple, really since, you know, I'd say the start of the NASCAR season, when we started to slowly see him winning races with Hendrick Motorsports, that he was looking like, you know, our version of Mario Andretti or an AJ Foyt from back in the day. And I'm hearing a lot of those comparisons from other people within and even just media people in the sport. So that's, you know, a great comparison. One of only really a few drivers. And the coincidence with that, too, is you look at a guy like Mario Andretti and like AJ Foyt, and they did actually win some NASCAR races on top of it, too. So there is at least a little bit of relation there. They're mostly known for their open wheel success, driving what now is IndyCar. But at the same time, too, though, they were able to have success in NASCAR, too. Both of them Daytona 500 champions. And they won a couple other races. I think Mario Andretti, won 2 races. Oh, we got a crash. Turn 1, 4, 5 cars around. Jones is going to... Oh, my goodness. Christopher Bell trying to split the pack, and that is the bright side to being far enough behind the field he was able to miss it. And the pole sitter, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., as well as the outside pole sitter, Corey LaJoie, involved in the accident. Barely a hole up the middle, not a lot of smoke, but Christopher Bell was able to miss the wreck. I was pretty much done with my spiel on Kyle Larson there, but you wondered if there was going to be a wreck early on. No caution waved for it. We do continue to stay green. Bell checked up quite a bit, and he's now about 6 seconds off the back of the pack. But he is pulling away from the cars that have damage. I don't know what that sound is when I'm getting out of the gas in turn 1. That's like the second or third lap in a row. I heard just like a rattling noise, like there's a vibration. There was no caution, but luckily enough, Bell had the wherewithal to miss that wreck. Again, it looked like there were 4 cars involved in the accident. It was Stenhouse, Ty Dillon, BJ McLeod, and Corey LaJoie. And a good wreck avoidance there for Christopher Bell. At the very beginning of the season, the first 5 races, he failed to make it to the finish. But once he got to the finish of his first race, he got his first win. And that was in the 6th race of the year at Talladega. He then made it to the end of the next race at Richmond, another DNF at Martinsville, but then backed that up with 2 wins in the last 2 races at Sonoma and the Indianapolis Road Course. So he has finished 4 of the last 5 races, despite the first 5 races of the year going DNF. So having 6 DNFs early in the season, obviously not good. They can work out the kinks right now. The downside of it is, as far as trying to compete for the regular season championship, it's going to be a very hard uphill climb, and he's going to have to go on an absolute stellar performance to the end of the year to do that. Winning the last 2 races is a good start to that, but again, it is going to need a lot of work. I thought the racing all weekend, too, was really, really good. Some of the best racing I've seen at Phoenix. The Cup race had some good racing. The Xfinity race had really good racing. And even the truck race had pretty good racing. And it wasn't that sloppy in the truck race. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't completely sloppy. And honestly, I feel like the Xfinity race might have even been a little bit more sloppy than the truck race, to be completely honest, at least with the cars like in the middle of the pack and the back of the pack. So I guess that's saying something for the truck series and how they've ran over the last couple years. Schneider's starting to carry maybe a little bit of long run speed. He's catching the back of the pack with Anthony Alfredo, Ryan Newman, Cody Ware right now. He's about 4.5 seconds behind him when originally he was about 6 seconds behind him a couple laps ago. He wasn't 6 seconds back until he had to check up big time in turn 1 and miss the accident. If I had to guess what happened, I would assume that LaJoie Stenhouse got together and wrecked. And most of the field missed him except for some of the cars at the back like McLeod and Dillon had kind of wiped themselves into it as well. Yeah, there definitely should have been a caution for that accident, but that's just this game. Already on lap 10 as well, with it staying caution-free, keeping the fairly quick race pace going. At 15 people watching already right now, 7 likes. Hit that like button, everybody. Subscribe if you are new for more daily NASCAR content. We do live commentary with live and realistic commentary for both NASCAR video game races and real races on the weekend. We just did the Xfinity Series race. Had a great showing for that one. Second most viewed stream ever on the channel, only behind the Talladega Cup race from about a month ago. We had over a couple hundred people watching that stream the other night, so greatly appreciate it. We've had a lot of new subscribers over the last 48 hours or so since then as well, so greatly, greatly appreciate the support as always in the journey to hopefully one day getting in the commentating booth in the real world of NASCAR. Still some battling going on at the back of the pack right now, 2 and 3 wide it looks like. Bell is getting really tight in turn 1. He has to lift quite a bit that time off the exit of the corner. That's going to kill his straightaway speed. It's crazy that the car's starting to go away already on lap 11. Kind of felt it the lap before as well. There has been 3 patches total, but the last patch was still, not this last Thursday, but the Thursday before that. I have not seen any news on when they're expecting another one. I'm shocked that they have not released anything in a week and a half now. Almost, I mean, well, we're 3 days away from it being 2 weeks since the last patch, and the last patch was on its release day to the general public on October 28th, so. Ethan, welcome to the stream. Gabby Fox, Princess, welcome to the stream as well. Kind of hooked that middle lane that time. No PJ1 on the racetrack like there would be in real life with resin. Any of that extra compound mixture to help add a second groove to racetracks that primarily have one groove like Pocono. Still getting all 4 tires down to the apron pretty good right now. It's almost like the car is handling better. And I think it being tighter later in the run might actually be helping him be able to hook a really, really low line. He's going to want to be patient getting through this traffic and really try to get around everybody on the straightaways if he can help it. He's going to go all the way down to the apron, making sure the car's on his outside down the main Long Pond straightaway on the front stretch. Are not going to be able to side draft him. That's going to allow the draft on the high side to really help those drivers out. Bell trying to stick on the bottom, 3 wide into turn 1. That was a gutsy move underneath Anthony Alfredo and Cody Ware, but he made it work. Clears them both. Also cleared Ryan Newman off the exit of the corner. Now he's inside of the next Rick Ware Racing Chevrolet of Josh Balicki in the 52. Yeah, Tyler, hopefully you enjoyed that F1 race yesterday. Yeah, it is kind of sad that there's no more racing until February. You had to go the next 3 months with Well, at least we got this. I will still be providing NASCAR content on the channel on the daily as promised. Oh man, we got some. Huh. I think it's working now. Okay, you guys can't hear me? All right, sweet. I don't know what was going on there. It's still saying I have excellent connection, so I don't know why there was that giant lag. Like I couldn't even get anything either. That was really weird, but all right, well, I guess back to the racing. Now I got to mute myself because I can hear myself talking to my ear now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really do much to fix it. I tried refreshing it and everything, and it wasn't working, but it just, like, randomly popped back on in the middle of me, like, you know, just kind of thinking of how everything was going to work. So we'll unpause it here, and back into the racing after that short delay at lap 15. Not sure how long it was lagging for before I paused it. But thanks for letting me know down in the chat, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have recognized it immediately. A bunch of 3 wide passes in turn 2. It looks like into turn 3 it's going to be much of the same again here. Christopher Bell slides the car in the middle of the corner. Got a very slick racetrack today, even with the higher downforce package. And Bell's weaving his way through the field. Now he'll file himself in line in the draft behind the 48 of Alex Bowman. Just outside the top 20, Keselowski, Bubba Wallace in front of him. Pulling away from the cars from behind. Bell trying to back up turn 1 maybe a little bit here to keep the car from getting tight. Sits in the middle of the corner a little bit. They are still 2x2 back behind him. So an eventful start of the race here for Christopher Bell. Started at the rear without qualifying. Then we ended up having a situation there where he had to miss a 4-car pileup. Went right through the middle. Cars rolling down the banking. Made it through. Now he's 3 wide off the exit of turn 2. 3 wide still into 3. Able to clear the 48 and the 2. He's underneath Bubba Wallace now. He'll clear him as well. Can he clear the 15 of James Davidson? Yes, he does. So Bell passing 4 cars that lap now to get inside the top 20, and he'll make the move underneath Eric Jones in the 43. Richard Petty Motorsports. 43 car, he'll roll past him. A little tight, but he hangs on to the race car. And it looks like they're about to go 3 wide into turn 2 up ahead. You have to keep your eyes peeled. They'll file down side by side by the time they make it into the corner. That's funny, you can hear me type. Yeah, that was just me trying to type into the chat. Hopefully we don't have that issue again. Bell trying to back the corner up again. He's doing a great job backing up turn 1. You can tell because all the cars in front of him kind of pull him a little bit, and he's able to gas it up a little bit sooner. As the car gets tighter and tighter, I would assume it's going to keep going that route as we get later and later into this fuel and tire stint. It's really only tight in turn 1 and maybe a little bit off the exit of 3, but for the most part, it seems like turn 1 is the only area of the track where he's really getting tight. Pulls the center of the corner in turn 3 beautifully. Cuts to the inside. We got one car hitting pit road towards the front of the field. That's the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And that stacked up a lot of cars behind him. And Bell was able to get to the inside of all of those cars. Pulls clear of Ryan Blaney down the long pond straightaway, and Bell's cracked the top 10. So again, these guys on the ovals, for whatever reason, pit about halfway through the run. Assuming the cautions likely won't fly and there's no stage breaks, this should be a 3 pit stop race today for Christopher Bell. 3 wide into the tunnel turn for about second place. Actually, not quite second place. The leaders have really pulled away from where everybody's at on the racetrack right now. I have to assume there's probably going to be more cars pitting this time by. Bell is realizing that. Oh, almost a wreck. William Byron wanted to pit, I believe, behind the 9 of Chase Elliott. Bell had to jam on the brakes off the exit of turn 3 to keep from running into the back of the 24 car. Here comes Almirola with a head of steam now. He stayed the gas, passed a few cars, including the 24. Now we'll get to the outside of the 20 of Bell into turn 1. Bell beats him back to the gas, though. Yeah, the car's definitely handling great. Wants to pull to the left down the straightaways, but it does that on every intermediate track in this game for whatever reason. Even Daytona Talladega wants to pull to the left. Expecting more cars to pit this time off turn 3. Check it up a little bit. Oh, he tried to check up enough. He still gets into Daniel Suarez. And somehow or another, he ends up in the wall off the exit of turn 3 as well. Bell leads, but I believe he's got a right front tire down. He hit the right rear of Daniel Suarez, and he's got problems. Major problems on the 20 of Bell. That is highly unfortunate. LaJoy McLeod flying by. Bell is trying to keep the car from hitting the wall, and there's no hope. He was anticipating that checkup again, and there was the checkup that he was anticipating still. Did a great job keeping the car off the wall that time, but it is just terrible. He's trying to get the car to turn into the pit lane, and he's having problems doing that. I would imagine that the pit speed limit is 55 miles an hour. Tough to tell right there, but anyway, he was not speeding into the pits. It's going to be a 4-tire stop. No, there's no fuel gauge inside the race car. No telemetry in this game for fuel or tires or anything. I like how they're sawing off the perfectly good left front, but the right front is the one they have. The one that was flat. Well, this is going to drop Christopher Bell way off the pace. He still should be on the lead lap. But it seems like he's on the same pit cycle as everybody else so far. Again, Daniel Suarez went to pit in front of him. And actually, these are some of the leaders that have made their way by. Kevin Harvick was one of which. So Kevin Harvick's in second, Tyler Reddick in third. Not sure who the leader is, but Bell is a lap down after all. It's a very big racetrack, so most of the leaders are not in front of him. Well, that was a very tough break for Bell, who was looking fast. He got to the top 10 on speed right before the rest of the field hit the pits. He barely missed William Byron the lap before he actually did get into the back of Daniel Suarez, and that shifted him into the outside wall off turn 3, and down goes the right front tire. I mean, that's true, but the crew chief isn't accurate in this game, though, either. Bell's got good speed. I mean, even on the short run right here, he's keeping up with Tyler Reddick. Bell's going to have to find a way to make this time back up again. I don't think he can do it all on speed, but if he can just stay out of trouble the rest of the day, which, again, that was not his fault. Most of the issues this season have not been his fault. They check up so much coming into the pit lane. I mean, it's one thing if they check up coming in the pit lane. You know, that's normal. Obviously, they got to make it to pit road speed, just like we do. But they start to stop before they pull down, where usually they'd be down low and then they pull off and as they're slowing down. But they're running the normal line, and then they just check up off the exit of 3 and dive to the pit road from, like, the top lane. And it just doesn't give you enough time to miss them. Surprised we haven't had that issue more than one we did right there a couple laps ago. Loose diving it into turn 3. It's how hard Bell is trying to push right now while he's got these fresher tires early in the run. He'll draft behind Tyler Reddick now down the Long Pond straightaway. It's going to give him a lot of speed getting into turn 1. Pulling out of line now into 1 to the inside of Reddick. Hooking that yellow line, and he'll pull off the pass. So Christopher Bell again trying to go for 3 wins in a row today. Not off to a great start early on, but... Well, I should say he was off to a great start early on. He missed that accident just a few laps into the race. When it caught up in the cycling of the pit stops earlier. So, pitting at lap 22. What is that going to do for the rest of the race here for Bell? We know he could go further on fuel, and he's going to have to do that if he's going to want to try to make it a 1 less stop and maybe have a shot of winning the race. He's going to give up a lot of time on the racetrack in doing that. Next set of pit stops is going to be right around lap 40 for the rest of the field. Bell could probably take it to about lap 55 to lap 60 before he has to make his next stop, and that would hopefully make it just a 2-stop race to the end from here. He was expecting a 3 pit stop race anyway. I think he could still make it on 3 stops from pitting there. Obviously, he lost a lot of time, though, trying to get to the pit lane with that blown right front tire. He literally had to go the entire 2.5-mile length around this racetrack from blowing the tire on turn 3 because he couldn't get to pit road in time. He would have had no chance to. Dark Crypto, welcome to the stream. I mean, the NASCAR Thunder games had that, Tyler, where you could like randomly blow an engine. I remember on my career mode on like 2 occasions I blew engines at California and Michigan. For whatever reason, those faster racetracks, I had troubles when I was getting faster engines that they would make it to the end of even a shorter race. So I had to like watch my RPMs on corner entry kind of back the corners up. Keep less stress on the engine. The only reason I wouldn't want that in this game is because there's no telemetry. Like, so you maybe if you could tell it's running hotter because you know the RPMs are cranking, but at least you can at least see the temperature with telemetry. We have no telemetry here, so there's no real way of even being able to monitor something like that. Second place car. Austin Dillon is leading the field right now. Both RCR cars inside the top 3. Harvick was the very first car to hit pit road. I think that's what helped him cycle to second place. But even he is still quite a ways off the race leader of Austin Dillon, who's really pulled away in these first 30 laps. So Dillon trying to get a win. Could be his first of the season, and that would lock him into the playoffs. Again, we've had 8 different winners so far. And a very competitive season. Bell slides. He got really loose off the exit of turn 3. The handling of the race car was pretty good on that first run, but he definitely got loose there. In doing so, Kevin Harvick closes onto that back bumper. Bell is fighting a very ill-handling car all of a sudden. Look at the car. I mean, I am shocked at what's going on right now. Bell is sliding majorly around this racetrack. That's just going to burn the rear tires off the car more and more and more. It's not taking much. This car is going to spin out one of these times. I don't know what's going on. Bell didn't make any adjustments. May just let the 4 of Harvick go on the outside. Here comes Reddick, who's closed in now as well. Bell hits his marks pretty good that time in turn 1. It's weird. The first run he was getting tight. Now in this run he's getting loose. He's done a great job hanging on to the race car, but it is taking a lot of work. He's going to wear those tires out quite a bit more. Is very, very difficult here for Bell. And he's definitely going to have to make an adjustment change. I don't know if he's even going to be able to make it to his end of the fuel run right about lap 60. I mean, we're only about 9 laps into this run since he came out of the pits. And over the last 2 to 3 laps, the car has just gotten snappy loose all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. You guys can physically see how bad it is. Yeah, as bad as it is right now, we're going to throw a round and a half of wedge into the car when we have to pit next. Trying to make it on 2 more pit stops, ideally. So a round and a half of wedge will be going into this 20 car. I mean, I'm like feathering the throttle way more than I did before. I don't know how it got so loose. This has just a sketchy feel to it. Like, the car is not going to be able to last all the way to the end of the run. I'm not sure why It's doing it. Oh, man. It's like every turn around this racetrack, it is getting really, really bad. Hold on tight, indeed. It's so easy to overcorrect, especially in this game. And he's having to back out of the gas so much. A few more cars coming to the outside. And if he's going to want to make it on 2 stops, something's going to have to change here. He's going to go down to the bottom of the track trying to take a shortcut. He was actually kind of hoping some of those guys behind him were going to pass him. Gassed it up maybe a little early in the center of the corner that time to stay in front of Chase Elliott, but he gets a little loose off the exit of the corner anyway, and here comes Elliott to the high side again. Down the second straightaway of the racetrack. A lot of drafting help behind him with Byron and Bell right on his back bumper. Oh my goodness. I don't know if the damage has anything to do with it. I mean, it may, but you would think it would make it tighter with the damage on the right front of the race car. Bell's just doing absolutely everything he can right now to just hold on tight, make it to the end. He's hoping the adjustment changes. This wedge adjustment during the second stop of the race will help tighten the race car up. We have just less than 100 laps to go in the Pocono Organics 325. Just having to burp the throttle all the way to the exit of the corner. It's crazy, though. No adjustment changes from one stop to the next. I don't know if the sun beating down on the track more and more is causing this issue. Again, it is 88 degrees. I mean, I can't even... Oh, my goodness. It's so strange. It's like I want to enter lower, but the rear tires are sliding so much you can't even get that to happen. It's going to be a miracle if Bell can make it. I don't know if you can hear the tapping of the analog stick, me going back and forth when it slides out like that. I just like trying to drive on dirt Bristol right now. Does not feel like we're racing on asphalt. Oh my gosh. I rode the brakes that time. Squealing the tires through turn 2. Riding the brakes. Bell pulling down out of the way again. Oh, they're side drafting each other too much. Chastain in the 42, the 10 of Almirola side drafting each other down the Long Pond straightaway. Oh, and Almirola got into the right rear. That actually got the 20 a little bit more sideways. Bell did kind of slide up the track in front of the 10, but the 10 couldn't back out of the gas in time. They're all single file now as they enter into turn 2. Bell's just hanging on for dear life. Trying to prevent it from sliding so much, but there's really no way of being able to do it. We got green flag pit stops going on right now. They just started, at least. On this lap, it looks like Tyler Reddick is on his way in. Hard to tell who else was on their way in as well. Ross Chastain still behind and now on the outside of Christopher Bell. Bell, again, is a lap down 38th. He's hoping he can take this run quite a ways further. But his lap times have slowed down a ton. He is running about 60-second laps. No rearview mirrors making this really, really difficult. 14 car's got a lot of damage. And if he might have gotten a clip of that 4-car accident earlier on in the race. That was probably the least loose it's been this entire run that time in turn 2. Oh, man. Turn 3 was a handful. Still is. Oh, nope. Nope, stop doing that. Nope, nope, nope. The longest slide of all time. Oh my goodness, what was that? Backing it way down to try and save the race car. That had to have costed Bell a lot of time too. It's like it just wasn't wanting to straighten back out. Once it got back below like 80 miles an hour. And look at all the time Bell lost. Yeah, we need to just pit. Oh my gosh. I would have liked to have pit that time, but I couldn't get the car to turn without wanting to spin out off the exit of turn 3. Bell's going to pit right now. He's going to make the wedge adjustment and hope everything resolves itself. Trying to slow the car down. And does. Oh my goodness. Not the way I wanted. I wanted to go 40 laps into that run so we could try to gain some of this time, but Bell's only losing more and more time on the racetrack with how loose the car got after about 6-7 laps into that run. Just lost way too much time on the racetrack today, and a lot of it was really only over the course of about 2 laps. Again, a round and a half of wedge going into the race car to try and help tighten it up. It's just so weird that no adjustments were made from one stop to the next. Looked like a fairly quick stop, too. I don't think he's going to be able to make it on just one more stop today, because he could probably make it to about lap 80. That's going to be about it, though. Oh, we got a crash. Car around. That would be Alex Bowman in the 48. Bowman was spinning on the apron of the racetrack as we had cars coming out of the pit lane. That's the second spin or crash that Bell's had to miss in the first 40 laps of the race. It's hard to tell Bowman hit anything. We only kind of saw the aftermath of the spin. Bell had to go all the way to the outside just to miss the accident. So got some other cars coming out of the pit lane just up ahead. What is going on with the car? Bell's very lucky he didn't blow an engine there, but I don't know what that was, but it felt like the car kind of like wiggled on its own, and that was even before any getting out of the throttle or braking. The car had a mind of its own there. Hopefully it doesn't do it this time around. It did it again. Why is it doing this? Another loose moment into turn 1. Justin Handley almost got into the left rear of Bell. I don't know if it's the game or if it's just me. I mean, I did not have a bad handling car at all the first run of the race. We come out of the pit stops, and it's like, it just gets, like, mad loose. Now it's fine everywhere else around the track except for turn 1. And it's mostly on entry into 1. It's not so much like the actual entry of the corner where I'm trying to turn the car, you know, or I'm trying to brake. Sliding up to hold up the 77 of Justin Haley that time. But it's like at the point where it just, like, gets loose. I don't know. It's like it's loose on the straightaway. And try to stay away from the wall this time a little bit. That helped a little bit. It definitely still feels squirrely down there. I just hope tightening the car up, knowing how it was the first run of the race, hopefully it doesn't, like, make it overly tight. It's going to put a lot more stress on that right front tire, I'd have to imagine. Making it hard for Justin Haley to make a pass. They're not battling for position, though. It's like the 3 of Austin Dillon's closing in from behind as well. Christopher Bell's already 1 lap down with all the issues he's had so far. He's hoping he can make it to around lap 80 before he has to pit again, but it is going to be tough. Could get a perfectly timing caution in this race still, too. I mean, that's perfectly possible. John, welcome to the stream. Using the controller. I haven't used the steering wheel in a little while for my PS4. There's some issues with the paddle shifters, specifically the one that I would downshift with on the left side of the steering wheel. And I haven't gotten a new one since. So I've been using the controller quite a bit over the last handful of months. It seemed like Bell's pulling back away from the 77 car, although Austin Dillon is... What is going on? Like, why does it do that? That's another blown tire for Bell. Oh, and now he just gets ran into by Joey Logano. Why is the car doing this? It just turns straight right going into turn 1. And it may be like a glitch with, like, putting wedge in the car. I don't know. I usually don't have to make too many adjustments. Bell just trying to stay out of the way at this point. It's probably not going to happen. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not even, like, in the braking zone. Oh, Blaney trying to check up. So is Tyler Reddick. They got into one another, and Reddick actually makes a pass on Blaney. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bell's going to pit again. That's it, I'm calling Mr. Gibbs. That's the finals. I don't know what's going on with the car. Like, the car handled perfectly that first run. We were gaining time. And then we came out of the pits after the first stop at about lap 20, and it's been garbage since. We've had to pit twice because we've blown a right front tire. And the car just wants to turn right on entry into turn 1 randomly. It was too loose before, or like it was too loose on the second run, so we tightened it up. And now it's like fine handling wise, except for that one area of the track, which is getting into turn 1 right here. It's just way, way too slick. Like, it just turns straight right for whatever reason. At least we're not... What? Oh my gosh. It's the game. It's the game. Look. I'm not even touching anything. I'm telling you guys it's not me. It is not me. It's the game. And I think it was starting to do that in turn 1, and that's why I wasn't able to save it both times from hitting the wall. We had this issue, what was it, like with the Daytona road course before the patches came out, where we made a green flag pit stop and it would do that. And I'm thinking that that's the issue here. I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, look. I'm not doing anything. I am not doing anything. The game is taking over for me. I mean, I have to control the gas still, but the car is wanting to, like, look at this. Like, I'm not touching the analog stick and it just starts to go all wonky on me. Oh my gosh. It's every straightaway. Oh, I can't touch the gas. I cannot touch the gas. I'm on the gas, and it just wants to wiggle back and forth like it's scuffing the tires at 160 miles an hour. And we still got like over half the race to go. Again, we were fine until we made a pit stop. And then the game just started glitching out like this. Oh, Stenhouse in last. Yeah, he was the one that got involved in that early accident. So don't even pit. I'm going to have to pit, though. Like, I was going to have to pit anyway. I didn't want to pit that early, but we had some damage because Byron checked up. I don't even know. What is this? A big, big patch. Slap him. Oh my gosh. I'm losing speed even on the gas when doing this because it. Is it just gonna turn in the corners? Nope. No, it doesn't turn in the corners. Jesus. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say anymore. We're probably not going to get a caution. We've seen 2 wrecks already without us, and we've missed them both. Gonna take that wedge out of the car. Put it back to the way it was. See if we can at least drive it. Just restart. I'm not going to restart this race and have the same thing happen again just because we hit pit road. I have a bad feeling that's what's going to happen. Sad part is we have to race here again tomorrow night. And it's a little bit longer of a race. Things are going so smoothly. Bill got inside the top 10. First run of the race. We got to the green flag pit stops, and the game's taken over after that. The AI... I mean, it shouldn't even have to take over. But for whatever reason, on the straightaways now, it's wanting to wiggle back and forth. I tried taking the wedge out of the car. Maybe that was the issue. That's stupid if that is the issue. It's like, I was super loose and I wanted to make an adjustment. And so I tightened the car up. And a giant pack of cars coming. Bell's getting up to speed. Should get up to speed well before they get there. I mean, even if it starts to handle fine now, at least I know for tomorrow, don't make a wedge adjustment. But it's like, all right, then I'm only relying on air pressure to not have the car be loose if it gets loose after the first run again tomorrow. Come on, just don't turn on me. The car's fine now. It must have just been the wedge then. Oh, it's super tight. Super tight. What is going on? So I loosened the car up and now it's super tight. I mean, this is the same setup we had the first time. We didn't make any adjustment changes when we got super loose after the first stop. And now after the second stop, we're super tight. Like, I'd never really used the brakes before. I was only really getting out of the gas except for turn 1. And now I'm, like, hitting the brakes in turn 2. Keep the car from drifting up the track, even in clean air. I'm hitting the brakes in turn 3. And I wasn't even having to do that before. Well, yeah, we are in the playoffs. Thankfully. I mean, even on fresh tires, we're holding everybody up. That doesn't make any sense. Like, we're super slow now. Look at this. I mean, it just does not want to turn. It's the game. It's not me. It's the game. Try to get out of everybody's way. I want to see what my speed is going into turn 1 because I don't think it's that fast anymore. That's why these guys... I can't turn the car. I can't... I'm sorry, Anthony Alfredo. Sorry, Eric Jones. Cody Ware. Thanks for Arca breaking me. I cannot turn the car. Like, now it's super tight, even though I loosened it up. And it wasn't tight before. It was loose on 2 runs. And what I did, I loosened it up, dropping the wedge, and now we're super tight. This game doesn't make any sense. It just does not make any sense. Go down into turn 1. I'm using heavy brakes. Heavy brakes. Not even on the gas. Still pushing up the track. Painfully slow. And we're on fresh tires. We should be faster. It doesn't make any sense. And then if I try to, like, drop the wedge some more, something else is going to happen. Like, it's something different every time I make a green flag stop that the car is just not doing what it's supposed to. Oh my gosh. Kept it off the wall, but I was out of the gas quite a bit. Austin Dillon still leading, yep. He's got a pretty big lead over Tyler Reddick and Kevin Harvick. Last time we checked, at least. That was before the second pit stop of the day today. Trying to stay out of everybody's way. They're coming up in a big pack. Broken game. We've actually been having decent luck with the game itself, but granted we've had road courses the last couple days, and like that's the bright spot of this game is the road courses are actually accurate and they are really fun. But the ovals suck in this game. It doesn't matter what the package is. Like something's oh my god! It disqualified us for getting turned by Quinn Houff. Thank God this is over. Stenhouse finished behind us. Whatever. As long as it didn't randomize the finishing results. It didn't randomize the finishing results, thankfully. Austin Dillon is your winner. But I don't know what that was. Oh my gosh. I mean, we were already, like, what, at least 3 laps down when that happened? Not the point, but... Oh, it is what it is. Restart. I'm not going to restart the race. I'm not... As much as I would actually want to restart the race, and you guys would want me to restart the race, we literally ran like almost half the race. I'm not going to restart it. Because we're just going to have the same issue again. Let me take a picture of the finishing results so I can at least take the point standings. Austin Dillon does get his first win of the season. He's the 9th different winner this year. Denny Hamlin finishes 2nd. Michael McDowell finishes 3rd. Matt Benedetto 4th. And Kyle Larson rounds out the top 5. Ryan Blaney 6th. Kyle Busch 7th. Ryan Preece 8th. Chase Briscoe 9th. And Joey Gase rounds out the top 10. I don't think Ryan Preece and Joey Gase are up there, so it looks like it might have randomized the finishing order somewhat, but as far as like Michael McDowell too, yeah, it didn't randomize the race winner at least. Austin Dillon was leading most of the laps. It's unfortunate. Every single DNF we have had in this game has not been our fault. Daytona, we just got dumped like 3 times in a row. Until a black flagged us. What else was it? Coda. We ran out of fuel. But there's no fuel, like there's no telemetry in the game. But you do have the crew chief telling you what's going on. The crew chief said, hey, 5 more laps and we have to pit. And I was like, okay. I didn't even make it another lap and I ran out of gas. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, that wasn't even accurate. So now I know I can't go, what is it? I have it in my notes. How far I could go on fuel like Coda because that's where we ran out. Lap 18. Yeah, we ran out of gas lap 18. So I know that for when I go to Coda pit before lap 18, I won't have that issue, but you shouldn't have to race there and go a full fuel run to find this stuff out. And then, let's see here. 3rd race of the year. We DNF'd at Nashville. That track is a pain in this game. Like, it's like any other 750 track in this game where you kind of try to get back into the gas and the car just wants to spin out on the 750 ovals. Which is fine. Yeah, I get not wanting to mash the gas, but I'll be less than half throttle later into a tire run and it still wants to spin out. And we ended up getting black flag for spinning out the first time we did it on like lap 13. Then, what else was it? 4th race, Dirt Bristol. I think we were just slow and we got wrecked and the game disqualified us. 5th race of the year. What was that? That was the last one we DNF'd for a little while. Darlington. We were running good. Made it to the pit stop. I honestly, like that was probably the most fun 750 oval I've done so far. I can't remember what happened. I think we just got dumped by somebody. I think it was Chastain, if I remember right. He dumped us at Daytona too. And anyway, we got dumped, and then it black flagged us after we got dumped. Kind of like this, where we got dumped by Quinn Houff, and then we get black flagged for it for some reason. Then the only other race was Martinsville. And I spun out on my own on that one. I'll admit I spun out on my own 40 laps into the race. And after I spun out on my own, they disqualified me. It's like, what, I can't spin out? I didn't even hit the wall in that one. Like, it was just like a lazy spin off the curb. I overdrove the corner, undercut the corner, hit the curb, spun out, and the game just disqualified me. It's like, what? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. And if you turn the black flags off, then you're turning the cautions off. So if there's just a giant 30-car pileup, you're not going to get any cautions. The track is going to be blocked, and you got nowhere to go. So you have to have them on, hoping that you get a caution when you have a big wreck, which doesn't actually happen every time. But then if you spin yourself, you get black flagged. It's like, that doesn't make any... You have to be perfect to make it through the full race. And we've been perfect enough to make it through 4 full races, and 3 of which we won. Outside of the road courses in this game, the rest of the game is just awful. The physics are fine until you make a pit stop, then something goes wonky, or a caution comes out, then something goes wonky with the game that I just, like, you can't play it because, like, this instance, we were snaking all the way down the straightaway. I was showing you guys my control that I wasn't doing it. I was literally not touching the analog stick off the exit of the corner, and the car just would randomly take over and it'd be like scuffing the tires at 100 and whatever miles an hour or going down the straightaways. I don't know. I'm going to look on the Twitter page right now on NASCAR 21 Ignition, see if they have said anything recently, because I don't think... Let's see here. Go to Twitter. Search for NASCAR 21 Ignition. And let's see what kind of tweets they've had over the last week and a half. If they've got any news on any patches. Their most recent tweet was yesterday. They're congratulating Kyle Larson for winning the championship. All right, that's fair. That's fine. Also yesterday, talk about the NASCAR arcade they had at Phoenix. All right, they've had that at every racetrack since, what, Daytona? Talking about it some more. Daniel Suarez, I guess, visited the arcade at Phoenix this weekend. All right, that's pretty cool if you get to meet your favorite driver. Yes, Matt Tifft and BJ McLeod were over there at one point. Okay, so a bunch of drivers, Chandler Smith. A bunch of drivers are going over there, I guess, this last weekend and visiting the tent they had set up, but we'll look before that. See, at the track tomorrow, that was before Martinsville. That's it. That's all they posted on Twitter. That is all they have posted on Twitter since the release date on October 28th. The release date to the general public. Like, there's nothing on here. There's nothing saying that, oh, we're working on a patch. Because all three patches that they said they were working on when the game released to people that pre-ordered the game, which was 2 days before the actual release, they were talking about working on patches. They had the patches, all three of them, come out by the time the game actually released to the public, to people that didn't pre-order it on Thursday, October 28th, and they have not posted anything about a patch, anything about issues with the game ever since. The only thing they have posted is the last 2 weekends that they were at the track at Martinsville, and then more stuff, even more than what they did. That was the only thing they posted the week of the release of the game, was the Martinsville stuff. Then they didn't post again until this last weekend on Friday night, because I guess before the truck race, Chandler Smith was at their tent. And then Matt Tifft was there, and BJ McLeod was there, and Daniel Suarez was there. So, outside of that, outside of all of that, they have not posted anything about the actual game itself and what they're planning on patching, when the patch is going to be available, asking about any issues to help them with, what is an issue that we could possibly fix. Nothing. There is nothing. There's just no communication at all. But yet I still see ads like yesterday when I'm watching the NASCAR race on TV about NASCAR 21. They were literally ads of NASCAR 21 Ignition, like the same trailer that we had seen for months. They're just playing that ad on commercials and stuff, and they're advertising for the game that they haven't, even attempted to fix since its release date. And it's been almost 2 weeks. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, buy this game that is broken, that we released early and have not fixed since releasing it 2 weeks ago. Oh well. Where will Matty D go if he races next year? What series? I would imagine the Xfinity Series, but I have no clue as to what team. I gotta take a picture of these finishing results before I log out of here. Again, Austin Dillon with the win tonight. He is locked into the playoffs now, following this W. I didn't make it halfway through the race, though, so I'll probably do some trivia on the stream for those of you that are sticking it out, listening to my mini rant. Don't get that out of me too much, but It's like, you know, I do this stream for you guys, and the least I can do is just like make a green flag stop and not have the game glitch on particular tracks that it does that. Like, I can test it out in a practice race, and sometimes it doesn't do it, sometimes it does, and I try to restart the game, and then I know if it is that track or if it was just the game for whatever reason that time, and when I restarted it, it was fine. It's just so glitchy. So glitchy. I don't know why, it only saved the last picture I took. I run back through this again. Show us the points right now. Well, they wouldn't be updated after this race. And they're not completely organized, but I can read them off. I can try to find the order and read them off as I go. I literally just have like the driver, their points next to it, how many wins they have, and what races they won this year. But I don't have, and then I have like their top 10s at the bottom of the page, who's gotten top 5s, how many of each. I'm keeping track of like stats and all that, but it's just not organized at all. And again, this is not including this race either, but Denny Hamlin had the points lead, 187 points total so far this season. Again, there are no stages, so the points totals will be lower than what you would usually see in actual NASCAR. Kyle Busch is second in points. He is actually 15 points behind him. Martin Truex Jr. is 19 points off the lead in third. At 148 points, Chase Elliott is fourth. Or, sorry, no, Alex Bowman is fourth. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, it's not organized. Like, I can't. I'm just trying to, like, make sure I don't skip anything. So, Alex Bowman is fourth in points with 157. Tyler Reddick is fifth in points with 149. Chase Elliott with 148 is sixth. Seventh in points is Ross Chastain with 143. With .138, Ryan Blaney is eighth in points. Let's see here. Ninth in points is our driver, Christopher Bell. I guess we were a lot higher than what I thought we were. Well, this is, again, before tonight, so I guarantee we'll probably drop, only scoring 1 point in this race. It's just not... This is so hard just to look through it. I wish I could show you the graphic like I will. I will make sure there will be an organized graphic as we get closer to the end of the regular season, but for right now... It's just like kind of unorganized. I don't want to like lie to you guys as far as not lie to you guys, but accidentally give you guys misinterpreted information. Like it did with our point status with Christopher Bell. I guess we are in a shot at least at the top 10. Maybe get some additional playoff points. Started so good, too. It did start very good. It's just we made that first pit stop and the car was all wonky. Super loose, but at least we were able to drive the car to a certain extent. Obviously, I had to end up pitting. And then once I pit that second time, the game took over. It was just doing this down the straightaway. And then I pitted again, took the wedge out of it, thinking maybe the wedge was a glitch. So put the wedge right back to the way it was before, so you'd think it would have went back to super, super loose. It didn't. It got super, super tight for some reason. It's like it just did nothing. It did nothing. I don't even know why I got super loose to begin with on the second run, considering that we didn't even make an adjustment change during the first pit stop of the race. Again, it is what it is. It's in the past. I'm done complaining about it for now until we get the next issue. All right, comment down below in the chat if you guys want to see me do any. What else we got here tonight? Some trivia. Only because we didn't even get halfway through the race. I'll wait till tomorrow night for the Pocono dumpster fire once again. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Kind of NASCAR trivia stuff we have today. I think we did points race winners in 2000, didn't we? I think we did from 2000 to 2010, I thought. NASCAR Cup Series drivers 2000 to 2020. What is this? Oh my gosh, 280. This is everybody that's made a start since 2000? I think so. Because there's even names with one start on here. 20-minute quiz. Wow. What happened to Pocono? The game glitched out on us again. We tried to make a pit stop, and the car was sliding around a little bit, so I tried to tighten it up on the second pit stop, and then it was just fishtailing down the straightaways without me even touching the analog stick. The game just took over after the green flag pit stop, so you can rewind back into the stream and see exactly what went down. It's kind of hard to explain it. Hard for you guys to probably picture it without actually seeing it happen. So we're going to do some quizzes tonight to fill out the rest of the night. We got about 55 laps in, roughly, considering we were like 3 laps down, so probably about lap 58. We were about halfway. Oops. We were about halfway. Alrighty. More trivia. There's me again. Alrighty. I found a very, very long and difficult quiz that we'll try to do. Who is last in points? I think Kaz Gralla, if I remember right. No, Ryan Preece, my bad. Ryan Preece is last in points right now. Where was Kaz Gralla at? Kaz Gralla is only 3 points ahead of him. Ty Dillon's only 2 points ahead. Ryan Preece, dead last, 40th in points. He's got 10 points through the first 10 races. So he has finished 36th or worse each of the first 5 races of the season. I don't think he finished that bad tonight, so maybe he won't be last anymore. This was the 11th race, so yeah, he literally would have scored 1 point each of the first 10 races of the year. Rough DNF, yeah. Well, not my fault. A lot of them haven't been. Only one you can consider my fault, and that was Martinsville, but it shouldn't have black flagged us. We should have been a couple laps down after spinning out, but we shouldn't have got black flag. Should have at least had a chance to make it to the end of the race. That wasn't the case. Yeah, poor Ryan Preece, though, by the way. Never got the subscription to the channel. Oh, no, you're talking about Gabby. All right, yeah, we're gonna do a quiz here. So there you go. Enough looking at my screen. Yeah, that, by the way, that was my spreadsheet. I forgot I had the. That's how I have everything listed with points and stats and everything. I'll go back. That's again before this race. It takes me a good 10, 15 minutes to get all the statistics. It's a nice time killer when I'm on my lunch break the next day at work, but Alrighty, we're going to start this quiz. This is anybody who has made a Cup Series start since 2000. Well, I should say from 2000 to 2020. I don't believe this is 2021. Yeah, 2000 to 2020. So, a 20-year period in NASCAR. I guess 21-year period in NASCAR. 280 drivers made a start. And we will try to name them all. Let me get the chat on my phone real quick here. So, we'll see what we can do here. We need to go by team. Or should we go by driver number? No, drivers were switching cars too much. I think we got to go by teams here. All right, so we'll start off. Actually, let's just go the Dale Jr. count. Okay, yeah, Dale Jr. Let's just go Dale Sr. I don't know why I'm doing that. Put their last names in, Keegan. All right. Yeah, we got Kerry Earnhardt, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt, Jr. and Sr. We got the Gordons. We got the Johnsons. I just got to start naming some legends past or present in the sport. We got Labontes. We got Martin, Hamlin, Edwards. We got Ricky Rudd, Wallace, Kenseth, Biffle, Elliott's. Yep, the Bush brothers. Waltrip. Marlin, Wood, McMurray. I feel like we should be able to get above average on this one. Should. Reagan, Logano, Keselowski, Sadler, Kane, Bell, Reddick, Stremme, Mears, Stenhouse. Come on, Timmy Hill in there. Let's throw Timmy Hill in there. James Davidson. I'm just going all over the map. There's really no strategy to this. Josh Bilicki, Joey Gase, Landon Castle. Stewart. Patrick. Dylan. Harvick. Quinn Houff, of course. Yeah, just start spamming a bunch of NASCAR names. Never look at the chat just because I'm getting off topic here. Spencer. Which Roush guy did I forget? I know I've probably forgotten some Roush guys. We know Derek Cope's been making some starts. All right. Newman. Mayfield. I didn't realize Casey Mears has 489 Cup starts from 2000 to 2020. Good for Casey Mears. Paul Menard, DiBenedetto. Larson. Chastain. Oh, yeah, I forgot Blaney. Man, he's got 198 starts already. Oh, that's not even counting 2021 either. Good for Blaney. Front row Joe. And John Hunter. Bowman. I already got Wallace already, so Bubba's fine. Eric Jones. Yeah, Buckshot Jones in there. All the Joneses. Byron. Why isn't Byron in here? Suarez. Am I like spelling Byron wrong? If there was another. Oh, it went in that time. I thought I must have spelled it wrong the first time. Boyer. I know I spelled that wrong. Busher, yep. Briscoe, Haley. No, Briscoe's not on here. Remember, this is 2021 doesn't count. So Alfredo and Briscoe shouldn't be on this list. And Briscoe wasn't on here. I don't think Brown's on here. No. I don't even know why I did that. I knew he didn't make a cup start. BJ McLeod has made some cup starts. There we go. Yeah, I got Edwards on here already. Jeff Burton. Both Jeff and Ward. Truex. It does show you the car numbers they race, so that's kind of nice. Scott Riggs. 208 starts for Scott Riggs. Good for him. Sorensen. Jeff Green. David Green. Allison shouldn't. No, Allison's not on here. This is from 2000 to 2020. There's no way there was an Allison on here. Yeah, I was going to say. Gaz Garalo, that's a good one. One start. 2020 on the Daytona Road Course. Well, it didn't count Bowman in the 48, but he was in the 88. 88, 23. Yep, Kyle Petty. Steve Park. Jack Sprague. Almirola. So we got 13 minutes. We got 92. I think we're on a good pace. Not to getting all of them. There's no way we're going to get all of them anyway. I put Kenseth in here, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see him up there now. 691. Allmendinger. Montoya. Ambrose. Thought there might have been a random Davis guy in there. Yeah, I got Reddick already. You got Waltrip. One start in a 9 car. That's just random. Carpentier. I spelled that wrong. There it is. Franchitti. Yep, Jarrett. Duh. Jason Jarrett? Who's Jason Jarrett? I just saw that pop up with 2 starts. 2 career starts for Jason Jarrett. Never heard of him. Yeah, Bodine. Skinner. No, Rick Crawford doesn't have one. I was just trying to name some truck guys now. Hornaday. Well, Crafton's got some. Sauter. Tim Sauter, Jay Sauter, Johnny Sauter. A lot of Sauters. Yep, we got Elliott on here. We got Mayfield. Schrader. Scott Speed. McDowell. Ruderman. Yep, got Skinner. Quaffle. Yeah, Ricky Craven. I forgot him on another quiz recently. That's good thing you said that, Johnny Benson. And this is basically like just name any NASCAR name you could think of over the last 20 years. All these guys that made starts, a lot of them in here. TJ Bell, Kligerman. Alright, got him. Gilliland. Regan Smith. Boris said. Pappas. Fellows. VIP Race Car, welcome to the stream. Left my DNF already at Pocono. It was not my fault. The game took over for me, and I smacked the wall too many times, and then I got turned by Quinn Houff, and it was fishtailing down the straightaway without me touching the analog stick. I showed you guys when it was happening. Just throwing it out there, it wasn't my fault, but yes, so that's why we're doing quizzes now. We're just, we have to name any NASCAR driver who has done a start, who has made a start in the Cup Series from 2000 to 2020. Got a lot of them. There's still one driver with 323 starts, 325 we don't have. All the different car numbers they drove, too. That's ridiculous. $11, $18, $96. Yaley. It's Yaley. Yeah, but I knew it. All right. Leffler's got to be in here. I think Quinn is. Oh, we'll see what he does. Maybe he'll find a backmarker Xfinity ride or something. We're missing a lot of drivers on here. We need to get above average at least. I need your guys' help down in the chat. Who some names I haven't named. I was going all over the map again, and it's hard not to do that. It's hard to stay on a strategy with these kinds of quizzes. And there's a lot of them I've just forgotten. There's going to be some names on here that be like, oh my gosh, can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, we got Danica Patrick already. Welcome R6, R6. Menton Cup. Yeah, these are in. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, he ain't Cup racing anymore. Yeah, unless he goes to Rick Ware Racing. I think they got some open rides yet. Especially if he runs part-time, maybe. Obsessed with the quiz. Yeah, this is like the new thing. We DNF early on the channel instead of doing another race. We have to name any driver who's made a start from 2000 to 2020. We've named 123 so far, but there's 280 of them. There's a lot of guys that have made 1 and 2 starts. Scott Heckert's on here. Oh, that was this year. Dang it. I just remember that name. A lot of these are like field filler guys that I just... Hornish. I forgot about Hornish. I thought I had all the open wheel guys. I forgot about Sam Hornish. LaJoy. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I forgot about the LaJoys. Got Paul Menard on here already. I do know that. Got 5 more minutes. Is there a Jackson that made a start? That's a basic last name. No, there isn't. Yeah, I got Jared already. Vickers. Oh, almost forgot about Brian Victor. Oh, Viskers. Pastrana didn't make a cup start, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought it was only Xfinity and trucks. Trevor Bayne. Gosh darn it. I knew I was forgetting a Roush guy. Ryan Preece. Yeah, there's still some current drivers I keep forgetting. Hemrick. I meant to put Allgaier on here, and I think I forgot. Yep, I got him now. Yeah, I got Casey Kane, got Newman. Reed. Yep, got Busher. Got Reddick. Allison Quinn. We already tried that. I figured that wasn't going to be on here, but you weren't the only one that said that. This is tough. I'm forgetting it. I just want to be above the average score. I knew we weren't going to get them all. Yeah, I got Steve Park. Got Robbie Gordon. What else we got here? Got the stupid ad at the bottom left. I mean, I think my brain's fried. Brendan Poole. That's a good one. I forgot about him. Premium Motorsports last year. I did try Jimmy Spencer already. I did have James Davidson. I think I got all the Rick Ware guys. I had Gase. I had Balicki. Oh, I forgot Cody Ware himself. There we go. Now I got Cody Ware. There's somebody with 180 starts on here. 200 starts I'm missing. A lot of different car numbers. $440. Oh! Oh, well. Yeah, I do have Timmy Hill. Jeez Louise. There's a lot we're missing, and I'm going to feel like a dumbass, but this is... Is there a Rogers out there? Nope. Is there a Wilson out there? Nope. I'm reaching now. Greg's... Oh, that was this year. Yeah, that was this year. Dang it. Here... Oh, I already got the Burtons. Wow, 1 minute. I think we were at what, like 123 with like 8 minutes to go. We've only gotten 11 cents. It's been a struggle. I'm nervous to see which ones I missed. There's got to be a big name on here I've missed just because I was skipping around so much. I thought Larry Pearson might have been on there. Oh, I got those guys too. Well, moment of truth. John Andretti, Brett Moffitt, Rookie of the Year, David Starr, Eric Darnell, Hut Strickland, Garrett Smithley, Scott Pruitt, Cole Custer. My gosh, I knew I forgot a relevant guy now. Jason Keller. There's some of these names I don't know that only made like 2. I have no clue who Lance Hooper is. Don't know who Lance Hooper is. Don't know Mark. Who's that? Mark Goosens? Mario. Oh, gosh. Bill Lester made a couple. I did guess a Rogers, but I guessed like a Rodgers, not Rogers. Jesse Little. Frank Kimmel. 6 starts. Scroll down the list. Dexter Bean has made a Cup start. No clue. I only recognize that name in the Truck Series. Bobby Hillin Jr. Ryan Sieg's on here. Ted Christopher. Brian Ash. Harrison Rhodes. Joe Ruttman. Andy Lally. Tony Raines. Mike Bliss. Greg Sachs is on here. Jacques Villeneuve. Carl Long. Chad Little. Wally Dallenbach. Matt Tift. Morgan Shepard. Timothy Peters. Hank Parker Jr. Brandon Witt. Kevin LePage. Josh Wise. Cole Witt. Kenny Irwin Jr., Stephen Light, Dave Marcus, Kyle Weatherman, Nelson Piquet Jr. Yeah, Dennis Setzer. I mean, honestly, I don't think I did as bad as I thought I was going to do. Eric McClure, Tanner Berryhill, Austin Terre Haute, Ray Black Jr. I mean, some of these guys I didn't even know they made a Cup start that are in the Xfinity Series, like Ray Black Jr. Timothy Peters has 1 start. Dennis Setzer's got 1 start. Kevin Swindell has 1 start. Yeah. Spencer Gallagher's got 1 start. Dexter Bean, like I said, I didn't know he had a start. Did all the champions today, finishing with 5:28 left. Yeah, that one, I figured that one was too easy. Well, we got above average. Average score is only 40%. We got 48. Just less than half. But, hey, we got above average. Let's do another one. Okay, let's see. What else can we find here? Kind of want to see the NASCAR Talladega winners. 105. Oh, my gosh. 105 drivers have won at Talladega. Oh, no, never mind. That's how many races they've had. They've had 105 races. Obviously, there's been drivers who have won more than 1 race. Let's try it. I've seen this quiz on here for a while. I've been purposely avoiding it because I feel like we can get most of them. All right, so already started here. Pearson. Petty. Burrow. Allison. Bodine. Oh, wow. Jeffrey Bodine never won here. Waltrip. Earnhardt. Johnson, Brandon Brown, Dana Brower, welcome to the stream. Keep getting me to... Brandon Brown did not win. This is Cup Series. Cup Series at Talladega, not Xfinity. their Cup Series starts. We'll go back to the older days. Richard Brickhouse, I know, won a race here. Stenhouse. My man Blaney. This is up to date too. Elliott's. Marlin's got a couple wins here. Bernie Irvin. Labonte. Wallace. Wow, Rusty Wallace never won here. He always had bad luck on the super speedways though. Bubba Wallace was on here though. That's actually shocking that Rusty Wallace never won here. I know Truex hasn't won here. We got Busch. Kurt Busch hasn't won at Talladega before. Kyle Busch has. Stewart. Case Kane hasn't. I know Biffle didn't, but I'll put his name in here anyway. Kenseth, he did. Edwards, no, he has not. He came close. Keselowski. Logano. Yeah, I think I put Waltrip in here already. I thought. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was just skipping the old names for now. Baker, Flock's probably got... No, Flock doesn't have any. Hamlin, yep. 2018. 2018 fall. Hang on, I know Burton's won here. Oh, my bad. Boyer beat him that race. My bad. Boyer's got 2 wins here. McMurray. Old Jamie, baby. Vickers. Yeah, I already tried Fireball Roberts. Yep, Johnson. Spencer Bowman, welcome to the stream. White? Oh, Rex. No, that's that was before his time. Or I should say this was after his time. Tried Voigt and Andretti. I know they won at Daytona, but I want to see about Dega in those early years. That was not the case. Oh, I know Phil Parsons won here. His only career win. Why am I forgetting 2018? Yeah, I got Yarborough. Yeah, Vickers in 2006. I did put him in there. Almirola, duh. That's who won in 2018. 2013 Talladega winner. We got McMurray. He won the fall race. David Reagan won the spring race. 2010. Boyer won the fall. Harvick won the spring. 2005. Gordon won the spring. Who won the fall? That isn't anybody I already named. Stuart Hamlin, Labonte. Harvick. I don't think Newman won. Yeah, Newman never won at Talladega. Ah, that's right. Dale Jarrett won that race. Thank you. He also won in 98. 2001. Bobby Hamilton. Now we got Pete Hamilton up there too. Okay, that works. 97. See, this is where, like, I don't know the exact years of who won when. Get back into the 90s. Mark Martin. I got that one. That also took up 95, too. 94 in July. I know this is a little bit after his time. I wonder if Tim Richmond won. Nope, he did not win. There, I guess Bodine. He hasn't won here. Allison. I don't think Cool Wiki won here. Nope. We got Petty already. So Kyle Petty wouldn't have won here. 94. Who would have won at Talladega that I didn't already name? Oh, Jimmy Spencer. Yes, thank you. He won in 94. All right. Now we got 91. What about oh geez. Weatherly? Nope. LePage? No. Not in the Cup Series. Yeah, the good old McDonald's car, indeed. No, Jeremy Mayfield didn't. Not 91. That was before he got in the Cup Series. 91. We got everybody up until 1991 in the spring Talladega race. So spring Talladega 1991 is where we're sitting at right now. We also got summer of 88, summer of 86, and then you got to go back to the 70s. 81, 80. Yeah, we're missing a few. I have a name on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of right now for whatever reason. Neil Bonnet. That's who I was trying to think of. Yes, okay, there's one. He won in 1980. Who else won here? Who won in 91, 88? Who's the name from the 80s that could have won here? Excuse me, a lot of guys back there that probably only won one race in like the 70s that I have no clue. I don't know. Gant could be an... Yes, thank you. 1991, Harry Gant. All right. Ricky Rudd? No, that's before his time. I was guessing for 88 there on that one. I know he was around for a while. Schrader might have won here. Yep, Ken Schrader won in 88. Okay, don't Google. Hopefully none of you guys are Googling any of these. We're really close. We're not going to get all 6. We have to have well over the average score, though. See if we can get any more here at the end. I was gonna say that, but Jimmy Johnson. When you put a last name in, if somebody's got the same last name, it accounts for them. So like Labonte, Allison, Earnhardt, like Johnson, it accounts for all those guys. Gordon, Waltrip, Baker. Yeah, well, that's it. Jeez, Dave Marcus probably could have gotten that one. Lenny Pond, Ron Bouchard, Bobby Hillin Jr., Dick Brooks, James Hilton. So Dick Brooks, James Hilton, I think that was their only career wins, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been for Lenny Pond as well. Maybe Ron Bouchard. I don't know how many races he won in the Cup Series. I know Bobby Hillin Jr., Dave Marcus won a little bit more races, but we did good. All but 6. 99 out of 105. 94%. Average score is 57. I figured that was going to be an easy quiz to get above average. So that's why I was skipping it for so long. But what the heck. I tried it there. We already did race winners 2000s. Most cup starts. All-time race winners. I think we did this one already. I think we did the all-time race winners. Let me click on it real quick. Pretty sure it's like anybody who... Oh, no, never mind. It's still in the top 20. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's going to be stupid easy. Points race winners. Race winners 2000s. We did Daytona 500. Daytona 500 lap leaders. I think we did that too. Win leaders by season. Most NASCAR championships. Rookie of the year. Let's try it. Let's try the Rookie of the Year quiz. 63 different drivers won the NASCAR Rookie of the Year. We have 10 minutes to name all of them. Oh boy. I can't scroll down my screen. What's happened? There we go. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't scroll down the screen there for a second. It's like it froze. Now I got a bunch of ads. Get off my screen. I can't exit out of these ones. All right, you're going to see a Corvette ad, I guess. 1958 was the inaugural Rookie of the Year award. Also a site called jetpunk.com for quizzes. Oh, okay. Yeah, if we run out on here, I'll keep that in mind. All right. We know Ryan Newman has a Rookie of the Year. Stephen Light has a Rookie of the Year. I always spell his name wrong. Somebody, hang on. Let me pause this. I always spell Stephen Light's name wrong, and I know he has a Rookie of the Year. He only started like 18 races, but he's got a Rookie of the Year. Stephen Light. Oh, it's C. Yeah, that's right. CHT. CHT. There we go. Brett Moffitt. Daniel Hemrick. Casey Kane. Just kind of skipping. Jeff Gordon, probably. Burton. Earnhardt. Petty. Pearson. Cale Yarborough never won a Rookie of the Year. He might have been the same rookie class as like Petty or Pearson. That's probably why he never won one. Allison. Yeah, Bobby Allison never won one either. Need to get the chat back on my phone. There we go. Yeah, McMurray. Edwards. Carl Edwards never won one. Logano. Keselowski? I spelled his name wrong. Oh, man. Brad Keselowski didn't win one. All right. Custer. This is not counting this year, so Briscoe's not on here. Hasn't updated that yet. Kenseth. Jarrett. Oh, man. Dale Jarrett never won Rookie of the Year. Yeah, these are tough. Stewart. Ernie Irvin doesn't have one. Mark Martin doesn't have it. Oh my gosh. What a tough award to win. In NASCAR, Rookie of the Year. I didn't think Blaney had one. I should have known that being a Ryan Blaney fan. I know Chase Elliott's got one. Byron. 2017 was... No, Suarez was 2018 rookie. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was. Who won 2017 Rookie of the Year? Kenny Irwin? Yep. Vickers have one? Nope. Just guessing for 2005. Bush. Yep. Hamlin probably 106. 2007. It's just hard to remember when guys were rookies. Montoya probably? Yep. He won 07. 08? I don't know. Oh, that's right. Eric Jones won Rookie of the Year. Thank you for that. It was a 2017. Was it Danica Patrick or was it Ricky Stenhouse that won 2013? Okay, I guess it was Stenhouse. I know they were the Rookie of the Year class. I should know Danica probably didn't win it. Trevor Bayne win one? Nope. Let's guess it for 2011. Regan Smith? Yeah, Regan Smith, 2008. Okay, I did not think 08 was Regan Smith, but it's a good guess. Harvick? Yeah, he's 01. I don't know why I didn't think of that yet. Larson? I don't... Yep, okay, 2014. Traven? Yeah, Ricky Traven did win one. 1995. That was a good guess. Yeah, I already tried Burton. I actually have him on here already. Never mind. Rusty Walsh. Jeez. Jeff Bodine. 2011, 2010. I don't know. I mean, Keselowski. I already tried him. I don't know who won those years. Josh Wise? I don't know. That was the first name that popped in my head. Oh, Waltrip. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Waltrip's not on here either. Daryl or Mikey. Jeez Louise. I don't know. Sterling Marlin? Yep, okay. Ricky Rudd? Yep. Wow, 1977 Rookie of the Year, Ricky Rudd. He was around for a while. Dick Trickle. Yeah, 1989, Dick Trickle, Rookie of the Year. Yeah, we got Earnhardt on here already. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't put him in. Yeah, didn't win it. 2000 was Matt Kenseth, so Dale Jr. didn't win it that year. And then Dale Sr. didn't win Rookie of the Year, whatever year he was a rookie. It wasn't like, oh, no, I have him on here. Never mind, 79. I was going to say it was either 78 or 79. So, yeah, Dale Sr. does have it, but Dale Jr. never won a Rookie of the Year. Thought I put his name in already. Hilton. Oh, my goodness. Lifesaver. Wouldn't have guessed that. Probably had to run all the races, but... Well, John Andretti never won one. This is tough. This might be the toughest one yet. I tried Trevor Bayne. He didn't win 2011. That's what I was banking on. He only ran part-time that year, but Stephen Light only ran part-time in 2012, too. Yeah, 2010, 2011. I feel like I should get those, but they're probably drivers. I probably should get 96 and 97, too. Huh. I think I got Labonte on here already. Maybe I didn't. No. The Labontes aren't on here? Neither one. Terry or Bobby, not on the list. No, it's not Casey Mears. He was a rookie like 03, I think. 03 or 04. Did that Cooper guy win from the Xfinity? Probably not. Oh my god, no! He did! Oh my gosh, Doug Cooper, 1964 Rookie of the Year. Who is this guy? That's hilarious. No, Rusty Walsh. Rusty Walsh did, 1984. Might have to blow the screen up for you guys so you can see. I'll blow the screen up for you guys. Next one. Yeah, that's crazy. That's funny, though. Like, Doug Cooper. I already forgot his name until you said that. I want to meet that guy now. Probably he's like, oh, people don't even know who I am. How do you know who I am? I'm a trivia junkie. That's who I am. All right. 96 and 97. I feel like I should get those two, but I don't know. Jimmy Spencer, did he ever win one? Nope. I knew it would have been like in the early 90s if he did. Allison. Golly, I already have him. Cool Wiki. Alright, 86. Man, oh man, this is tough. This is probably the toughest one yet. Skinner. Yeah, Mike Skinner, 1997. Alright. Nemechek? Worth a guess. But Kenny Wallace? No, if you put the last name in, it would have came up already. Yeah, I figured Kenny probably wasn't on here. What about Bobby Hamilton? Okay, Bobby Hamilton did. So did Pete Hamilton. There's a lot of names back there in the 60s and 70s I should probably end up getting. You do so many of these things, and it like your brain just starts to fade into oblivion. Yeah, I got Matt Kenseth. I got all the 2000s except for 2010 and 2011. This is tough. I mean, this is really tough. This is a trivia question. This is definitely the toughest one yet. I thought this would be easier. We got 41 of 63. I mean, that's still pretty good. Hopefully, we're above average. Hopefully. Andy Lally won 2011 Rookie of the Year. Kevin Conway won the 2010 Rookie of the Year. Average score is only 24%. I can understand that to a certain extent. We got 65. Maybe it should be like in the 40s, but I would not. Man, I did not know Kevin Conway and Andy Lally won Rookie of the Years. Johnny Benson was 1996. Jimmy Hensley, Rob Moroso, okay. Ken Bouchard. Kenny Schrader won Rookie of the Year in 85. Ron Burchard also won. Jody Ridley, gosh. Skip Manning, I don't know who those guys are. Ronnie Thomas, no clue. Bruce Hill, no clue. I know who Lenny Pond is. Earl Ross. Okay, I know Dick Brooks. Bill Dennis, Walter Ballard. Sam McQuagg. Billy Wade, Thomas Cox, Woody What a name. Woody Wilson. And then Shorty Rollins, the inaugural Rookie of the Year winner in the NASCAR Cup Series. The more you know. I mean, maybe could have guessed Ken Schrader and Johnny Benson. Outside of that, I don't think I could have really guessed any other ones. There are a lot of great drivers who never won the Rookie of the Year. Jimmy Johnson, obviously. I knew he didn't win one because Newman beat him that year in 2002, but Edwards never won one. Denny Hamlin would have beat Edwards in 2006. That would probably make sense. 2006 or 2005. I can't remember what year he was a rookie. But either way, he would have been beat out by one of those two. Yeah, I forgot about Conway and Lally winning one. I did remember Stephen Light and Brett Moffitt, but I didn't remember the other two, though. I remember Regan Smith. Just some things you just can't remember. First NASCAR wins. What's this? 30. I feel like this is going to be an easy one. Yeah, let's try a different one. This one's going to be too easy. Just looking at the dates on here, there are a lot of good, really good, great NASCAR drivers. I like the ones where we have to think quite a bit, like we have on pretty much every one we've done for the most part. These are Formula One now. I don't watch Formula One. I'm not going to know this stuff. Let's try Indy 500 winners. Since 1946. Okay, that's reasonable. I was going to say. I mean, I'm still not going to know hardly any from like the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s, unless it's like the same 3 or 4 guys. Let's change pace here for a little bit. Let's go. Let me expand the screen too, but we'll go. Expand the screen a little bit. So this is the Indy 500 winner since 1946. The only IndyCar race every year I watch is the Indy 500. So I think I should be able to get a lot of these, but we'll see. I know the greats. We'll see how I do. We got local boy Sam Hornish. Got to give a shout out to him here first. Montoya's got a couple. Giving some props to guys who ran NASCAR races. Dreddy, Voigt. Be nice if I spelled his name right. All right, now we get into the good stuff here. Dixon, Castor Neves. It's gonna be tough to spell some of these names. Ugh. All right, spelled it right. All right, Rossi, Power, Weldon, for a guy that doesn't watch a lot of IndyCar, except for the Indy 500, Bobby Jones. Parnelli Jones, sorry. A lot of names in the 90s I don't know. I'm going to need a lot of help. I don't know how well you guys know IndyCar. I used to watch a lot. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of the names from like the 80s and 90s that I should know. My mind was so in NASCAR mode, and now I'm like, this was not a good quiz to do. Yeah, Simon Pagenaud, that's right. I forgot he won me like $200 that year. He was like 8-1 odds, and I was like, oh, he was pretty fast all year, or all month. I have to put the first name. What other Penske guys have won it? Has Newgarden won it? Nope. (2012, 2013, 2014). Wait, I don't know. 2010. Oh, Frank Keedy. I know Tony Kanaan. Sato. All right. Well, now I've gotten a lot of them. 2014. Who am I missing? Who am I missing from 2014? Can't think of his name. Oh, man. This is tough. Oh, I think I know it, but I just... I don't know. Indy 500. Indy 500. Where's David Land when you need him? Oh. Wilson? No. I knew that wasn't it, but worth a try. Tracy ever won one? Nope. Hunter Ray. Thank you. That wasn't who I was thinking of, though. Ryan Hunter Ray. Well, we got all the 2010s, 2020s. We're in the 2000s. We only got a couple more from 2000. 2003, 2004. Maybe the same person. Who knows? There's a lot of... I feel I shouldn't have done this one because I know I could do better than what I'm doing right now. My head was in NASCAR mode, not IndyCar mode, and I'm drawing a blank on a lot of guys in the 80s and 90s that I should have. John Cock. I'm missing a very big one right now, and I'm from Indy, or not from Indy, but he pretty much owned the place. The name did, at least. Got a bunch of... I know they have a bunch of stuff on him in the Indy Museum. Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. And I'm drawing a dead blank right now. This is sad. We got, what's his name? He's got 4 wins here, too. He's tied... Castroneves tied him. He tied Foyt. He tied him. I think he tied... who else had... 4? I don't know. There's 2 other guys with 4 of them, and I know one of them's on the tip of my tongue right now, and I can't think of his name. There's a junior and there's a senior. They got the same name. They both won this race. But for the life of me, I can't think of their name. And I got 3 minutes or I'm going to look like an idiot. I need your guys' help in the chat if anybody knows this. East West the Hunter, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's R6. I gotcha. I don't know. It's sad. It's just sad. Bourdais? Has Bourdais won one? I don't even know how to spell his name. Let me pause it for a quick second because I need to figure out. Let's see here. I know he's been around for a while, so maybe he has. Sebastian. Okay, I did spell it wrong. Let's see here. Nope, Sebastian never won one. It's worth a try. I knew he's been around since the 2000s. I wonder if he might have won in 03 or 04. It's still like, I still don't know who the big name is I'm missing right now. And Gordon Smiley. Ah. I shouldn't have done this. I watch one IndyCar race a year, so obviously I'm not going to know a lot of these guys' names. I got a lot of them from recent years, at least. Back to 2004. And we got a couple sporadic ones in the 60s just because I know the names. There's probably a Johnson on here, right? Nope. Worth a try. No Wallace. Is there a Davis on here? Nope. Is there a Miller? No. Striking out. Well, we're like 15 seconds away from... I've had 2 names on the tip of my tongue this whole time, and I haven't been able to think of them for like 6 minutes. I'm missing obviously a lot more than just 2, but... Rick Mears, that was one, and then the Unsers. Those were the 2 I was thinking of the whole time. For the last 6 minutes, I was forgetting the Unsers and Rick Mears, and I don't know why I couldn't think of their names. That would have got me a bunch more, too. Average score, 45%. We got 37. If I would have had Mears and both the Unsers, that would have given me, what, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would have given me 11 more. I guarantee we would have been above average if I just would have thought of the 2 names that were on the tip of my tongue. I knew they would have covered up most of the 80s. Johnny Rutherford, I forgot about him. He won a couple. Bobby Rahal. Okay, I know the name. Emerson Fittipaldi, yep. He won a couple. Jacques Villeneuve won one. Buddy Lazier. Buddy Rice? I've heard the name. Ferran, I don't know. I would not have guessed that for 2003. Eddie Cheever, I've heard the name. A lot of these guys I have heard the names. Just couldn't think of them. Tom Sneva. Mark Donahue, that's a big one. Jim Clark's a big one. Big one. He was in F1. He won an F1 championship, I believe. Yeah, I was just in the NASCAR mood and everything tonight, and I was drawing a blank with IndyCar. All right, we'll do one more quiz. Can't end off like that. It's only the second quiz we've done where we haven't gotten the... I don't think we've done Truck Series all-time winners before. We did Xfinity and Cup. Let's do the trucks. We got all-time winners. Let's do it. Should have them all. 118. So 118 different drivers have won a NASCAR Truck Series race. We need to name them all. Earl Arnold Jr., welcome to the stream. 6 out of 15 races, Mexico Series. Done 6 top 10s only. Only 2 that have... you're one of 2 that have had 6 top 10s? That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, one of the best average finishes, I'd imagine. If not the best. That's consistency right there. So we got 20 minutes. Yeah, this will be the last quiz. 20 minutes to name every driver who has won a truck race ever. Let's start right now. I think we can get most of these. Bodine. Bush. Busher. I spelled that name wrong. Oh my gosh. Bell. Byron. Reddick. Blaney. Elliott. Martin. Newman. Truex. Hamlin. Edwards. Setzer. Crawford. Biffle. Sprigg. I'm spelling his name wrong. There we go. Hornaday. Jimmy Spencer. Casey Kane win one? Yes, he did. 5 of them. Quaffle. Smith. Zane Smith, Chandler Smith, yep. Yep. Sauter. Rhodes. Enfinger. Crafton. Trevor Bain ever win one? No, he didn't. Kenseth? Nope. Menard didn't. Yeah, Nemechek, of course. Sheldon Creed. Michael Waltrip. Yep, Harvick. He won a bunch. Nope. Green didn't. Keselowski. Larson. Dillon. Ty and Austin. Man, there's a lot of guys that won just 1 or 2 races. It's crazy. Yeah, I got Truex on here already. Skinner. Yeah, I forgot about Skinner. All right. Benson. Scott Riggs won 5. That was a good guess. Sorensen did not. Yeah, I got Chase Elliott on here already. Borsett ever win a truck race? Yes, he did. What about Pappas? No, he did not. What about Fellows? Yes, he did. He won 2. Yeah, Allmendinger didn't. Yeah, I got Carl Edwards. What's going on? Doing a quiz. All-time Truck Series winners. We got 43 out of 118 right now. Still 15 and a half minutes left. On a good start. There's a lot of guys with only 1 or 2 wins. Cindric? Yep, Austin Cindric's got 1. What about Allgaier? Nope. Gregson. Yep, Logano's got 1. I actually didn't know that. Yeah, Friesen. Okay. Spelled his name wrong. I'm surprised Stuart Friesen's only got 2 wins. Yeah, I got Dillon. Oh, yeah, duh. Harrison Burton. Jeb Burton on there, too. Oh, Terre Haute. Yep. Another KBM guy. Or, not KBM, Keselowski. How I spell that? Hopefully you spelled that correctly. No, that's not how you spell his name. I gotta pause it. We gotta look out how to spell Austin Terrio. Austin Terre Haute. THERRIAULT. Oh, wow, he never won one. What? I remember racing that. THERIAULT. Yeah, I guess he never won one. I was thinking he might have when you said that. I remember him racing part-time. He was splitting with Cindric when he was there. Yeah, we got Austin Hill, Spencer Boyd. Oh. Moffitt, of course. No, I actually guessed Boris said. I'll give myself credit on that one. I just figure with the road courses, might have had one. I think I have Sprague on here. Yeah, I already got Sprague. Did I put Hamlin on here yet? I think I did. Yeah, I see him on there. He's got 2 wins. JJ Yaley, nope. Vogelman. Self. Might have to put Wayne Self in there. Nope. Lost to Wayne Self, never won one. Don't know anything about trucks, don't watch trucks. I don't blame you the way it's been the last couple years at least. But unless you like watching demolition derbies. Oh yeah, Bubba Walls. Duh. Mike Walls has a couple on here too. Natalie Decker did not win one. Neither did Quinn Houff. Come on, people. Is there Davis? Oh. Townley. I thought I put Larson on here already. Yeah, I did. Tyler Ankrum, yeah, he won a couple years ago. I think it's Ankrum. Yep. Keegan Schneider, yeah, in the career mode. Tony Stewart, did he ever win one? Yes, he did. Tony Stewart's got 2 truck wins. Rafael Assard won Talladega last year. That Tony Stewart one was good. I didn't think about him. Joey Logano. I already have Logano on here. I don't think there's an Earnhardt that's... Yeah, I didn't think so. Labonte. Yeah, Bobby and Terry each have 1. Leffler. Yep, he's got 1. I think I already guessed that. Jarrett might. Nope. Dale Jarrett does not have a truck win. Castle. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think he won. I'm surprised that Scott Riggs had 5. When I guessed Riggs, I figured he'd be in the 1. Chastain, yeah. Did Majeski ever win a race? I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, rest in peace, Jason Leffler. Great dirt car racer. Still got over 9.5 minutes. Got to get above average. You got to finish strong here. Got to finish strong. Yeah, I don't. There's got to be a bunch of Cup guys that I have not put in here yet. Mike Bliss, I know he's on here. Okay. Steve Park win one? Yeah, he did. Well, Hank Parker. Oh, I lost my chat. Hang on, I gotta pause it. I lost the chat. My phone died. that's not good. I'll be bouncing back and forth from this screen to this. Not that screen. This screen. Right here. So the only way I can find out the chat. David Starr. Yes, he's got a few. Ryan Priest. Yep. Stenhouse have one? Nope. I didn't think Hornish had one. Thought I put Reagan Smith in here. Yeah, I already tried that. Almirola's got one. 2. Okay, he's got 2. I remember winning at Daytona once. Terry Cook. That's a good one. That's a good one. Cook. He's got 6. Witt. All caps, too. That was hilarious. Brandon Witt's got one. Musgrave. There we go. There's only 3 more. We already got Nemechek. Ricky Rudd didn't get one. I got Mark Martin and Ryan Newman. No Marlin. Unless I already guessed him already. I might have. I think I have Dennis Setzer. Yeah, I got Setzer on here. I tried to enlarge the screen as much as I could. Dope. It's the only way I can check the chat until I get my phone battery up just enough to turn it on over there. So if you keep seeing some screen panning, sorry for that. Yeah, I got Sheldon Creed. I think I've got pretty much everybody that's won a race this year. Hopefully. Cup guys. Got the Penske crew. Alex Bowman win one? Nope. I already got Byron on here. Got Larson, got Elliott. Haas guys, we got Almirola, we got Harvick. Custer. Oh, oh, shoot. He's in the Xfinity Series right now. He won when he was like 16 last year at Bristol. I'm drawing a blank. You guys got to help me in the chat. Yeah, we got Mike Wallace. Justin Haley might be on here. Craven's on here too. Thanks for whoever said that. Yep, Justin Haley's got 3 wins, actually. Stacy Compton's... Oh, okay, that's a good one. Forgot about Brandon Jones. Eric Jones. Got them now. Eric Darnell, that's a good one. Gillen. Darnell. Oh, Bill Lester. Oh, what? Did Bill Lester never win a truck race? I thought Bill Lester won a truck race, unless I already put him on here. I know he had a photo finish with Eric Darnell in Michigan. That was a good race. PK, Speed, Kligerman. Yeah. Kligerman. Speed. PK. Who is that guy we were talking about the other night? Got Boris said. Ryan Braun. Oops, wrong search bar. Colin Braun. Okay, well, that's a good one. Cale Gale. Yeah, that's who we were talking about the other night. What about Red Horse Racing? Timothy Peters. There's another Red Horse Racing guy other than Klickerman and Peters. John King. There we go. Got him. Shane Meal. Donnie Leah. Okay. Don't know who that is. Gotta make sure not to, I forgot about Robert Presley. Okay, we're making good progress here, yeah, but make sure not to Google any of these. Sam Mayer, there, thank you for that. I was thinking of Sam Mayer earlier, and I was drawing a blank. What are the KBM guys, like, went in there and just, like, won a race randomly? Got Bush, obviously. Got a lot of recent ones. Yeah, we got Steve Park. Ken Schrader's probably on here. Yep, he's got one win. Actually got a lot of guys with one win on here. And two. I keep going to the wrong tab. I can close that tab out. Daniel Suarez, yeah, I think he's got one. Oh, yep. Suarez has one win. Yeah, this is Sporkle.com. NASCAR quizzes. Got Brandon Witt. Sadler. Oh, yeah. Now we do. Elliott Sadler. Hermie never won one, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have Bubba Wallace, so Kenny would have been on here already. If he won one. Did Kimmel ever win one? Nope. Let's think about Frank Kimmel, ARCA great. What about Gerhardt? Bobby Gerhardt ever win a truck race? Hang on, I gotta look up how to spell his name real quick. Bobby Gerhardt. I think that's how you spell it. Gerhrt. Nope. Worth a try. Chad Chafin, Brian Scott, Butch Miller. Thank you. Going to the wrong page now. Scott, what was the other one you said? Chafin, that's right. Close this one out, too. Did Fedewa ever win one? Nope. Tim Fedewa did not win one. What about Casey Atwood? Nope. John Wood has one, though. Actually, he's got two wins. Got Casey Kane, Brendan Gaughan. Almost forgot about Gaughan. I spelled his name wrong. Hensley. Wow, we're doing a lot better than what I thought we were. We still got two drivers that have double-digit wins I'm completely forgetting about. We got 25 seconds. Yeah, we got Johnny Benson already. Got 25 seconds. Two drivers with double-digit wins. Yeah, I got Ryan Preece. That's it. Jamie McMurray, gosh darn it, he's got one. Ricky Hendrick, he's got one. Joey Coulter's got one on a super speedway. Christian Eckes, Kenny Irwin Jr., Randy Tolsma. I don't know who that is. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who Randy Tolsma is, but he's got two. Tony Raines has 4 truck wins. Good for him. Cliff Boyer's got 3. There was a Cup guy I was missing. Chase Briscoe. Gosh darn it. I thought I had all the Keselowski guys, and I forgot about Briscoe. Ben Kennedy's got 1. Kaz Grala's got 1. David Rudiman's got 1. Brian Refner. Don't know who that is. Andy Houston. Spotter. Dave Resendez. Rich Bickle. Rick Carlelli, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Bobby Hamilton. Forgot about Bobby Hamilton, Joe Ruttman. Those are the 2 with over 10 wins. We did pretty good. 83% on a average score 71%. I think we got one more quiz left in us, guys. Or left in me tonight, at least. One more quiz. See what they got for NASCAR quizzes here. That we have not done yet. We've done a lot of these over the last week. Word letter. NASCAR instructions. Can you name 4-letter words? This 4-letter, basically, I don't want to do that. Did the Rookie of the Year. Go to the second page. Did those top 5 finishers. Daytona 500 winners. There we got that. Time race winners, full list. I think we already did that. Race winners from the 90s. Sprint Cup top 10. Can you name top 10 finishers from 1988 to 2008? Oh my gosh. I'd like to do that if there's one that's more recent. Let me go NASCAR. They got like all sorts of good. NASCAR top 10 on here. Top 10s. Top 10s from 2000 to 2009. 1990 to 1999. 2010 to 2019. Starting lineup top 10. That's an interesting one for the 500. Let's go. All right, yeah, let's do this one. This is more recent. 2010 to 2019. Any driver who has scored a top 10 finish from 2010 to 2019. There's 73 different drivers who have had a top 10 in that decade of the 2010s. We have to name them. Now, this is the final quiz of the night. Oh, you said Tony Raines? My bad. You had Ruttman right at the end there. Looks like Tolsma too. So any driver who's had let me get that off the screen. There we go. All right. Alrighty. I like the color blue. It makes it pop better for whatever reason. All right, top 10s in the 2010s. Let's go. Let's go Hendrick Motorsports. We got Byron. We got Larson. We got Elliott. Jeff Gordon. Bowman. Johnson. Vickers. That's the second time I spelled Viskers for some reason. Type it too fast. I keep making mistakes. I'm jumping all over the board now. I think we can get them all here. Harvick. Stewart. Haley probably has one. Oh, yeah. Hamlin. Labonte. Bubba Wallace. Blaney. Logano. Keselowski. Hornish. Kane. Bush. Kurt and Kyle. Almirola. Burton. go Earnhardt. Richard Petty. No, this is 2010 to 2019. 2010 to 2019. Michael McDowell. Ruderman. Waltrip. Martin. Newman. Patrick. Going out on the limb for... Really need my phone on. It's a lot easier to look at that. Mike Skinner. I don't think he's got one in the 2010s, does he? Stenhouse, Boyer. Yeah, I was going to say. He was retired from the Cup Series. Boyer. Stenhouse. Bain. Reagan. Gilliland. Allmendinger. Montoya. McMurray. Kenseth. Edwards. Biffle. Haley. Christopher Bell. No, because that would have been 2020. DiBenedetto. Menard. Oh, I got Mears on here. Sorensen. Yeah, Reed Sorensen had one. Or said. Pappas, nope. Yeah, Truex. Truex. Priest. Hemrick. Reddick, I think, is on here because he made 2 starts in 2019. Yep, Kansas. I think he finished 9th or 10th there, 2019. So I knew he was on there. Yeah, I guess, fellas. I tried to guess all those road ringers. Patrick Carpani. Yeah, I got Newman. This is one that has 49-38 Sadler. At least Sadler only had one in the 2010s, I guess. Okay, there we got him. Who else? Ambrose. Yep. Who else we got here? We only got 17 more. We still got about 8.5 minutes. A little less than 8.5 minutes. We can do this. We can do this. Any driver who has finished in the top 10 from 2010 to 2019. Mayfield was out of the sport at that time. Yeah. I have Wallace. Landon Castle. Yep, he's got one. Landon Castle has one top 10. Atwood? No. Not in the Cup Series in the 2010s. I think I guessed Labonte. Yeah, I got Bobby Labonte already. Scott Speed? All right, Scott Speed's got 3. No, this is... Compton was retired by then. Yeah. Jarrett was retired. Figured I'd try. Yeah, I got Rudiman on here already. Was there some other Michael Waltrip racing driver that I forgot? That ran maybe the Aaron's Dream Machine or something? You got Waltrip, Vickers, Rudiman, McDowell. I feel like there might be somebody else I'm missing. Martin. Jack Villeneuve? Make sure I'm spelling his name right. V-I. V-I-L-L-E-N-E-U-E. I think I forgot to put Almirola on here. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I have him on. Yeah, I see him down there with 60. Josh Wise. What other backmarker drivers might have had a top 10? Nemechek. What? Oh, it's because he was a rookie in 2020. Matt Tifft had one. LaJoy. I don't keep forgetting about LaJoy. Corey LaJoy's got 2. Got Burton on there. I got her. BJ McLeod. I don't think he did until this year. I think this year he got his first top 10. Daytona. Yeah, we got McDowell. Just put Tifft in there. I think I have Gil. Yeah, I got Gilliland on here already. 4. Right when I said we might be able to get them all, we've hit a brick wall. At 3.5 minutes, we got 12 more. 12 more drivers. I don't know. I don't know. Brendan Poole? That was 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. He was a rookie in the Cup Series. This is 2010 to 2019. Stephen Light, maybe? No. I was just guessing because these guys had Rookie of the Year honors. Who else won the Rookie of the Year that we found out earlier? I already tried Ricky Rudd. I put Trevor Bayne on here yet? Thought I did. Yeah, I do. 16. He's got 16. Oh, yeah. Busher. Chris Busher on there. Already got him. Yeah, I don't know. Allgaier. Did he get a top 10? Had to have. Yep, Justin Allgaier had one. Only one top 10. Good pick, though. Regan Smith. Gosh, I almost forgot about Regan Smith. He actually won a race, too. Got 9 left. That might be all she wrote. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. We'll see. Mike Bliss, Brendan Gaughan. Oh, Gaughan had one. I forgot Daniel Suarez. Oh, that's like the only big name I forgot. Daniel Suarez. And Eric Jones. Oh, my goodness. We got 88% out of average 82, so we were above average. I should have gotten Eric Jones and Daniel Suarez. Probably should have got Brendan Gaughan. I put Moffitt in there, did I not? I was like, he won Rookie of the Year. He's got to be on here. I did put Brett Moffitt in there. Forgot about Ross Chastain. He had won the 500 a few years ago. Greg Golding got one. Brian Scott got one. Travis Quaffle got a couple. Yeah, so I should have had Gaughan, Suarez, Jones. I probably could have guessed Bliss and Quaffle, but I didn't. I did put Moffitt in there. I must have accidentally spelled his name wrong. Michael Annett was not on here. I did put David Reagan on here already. Not bad, though. I mean, we were above average. That's all I really wanted. The only way I'm doing another one is if we find a short one, but I don't know if I want to do a short one, though. There was another top 10 thing on there. Let's see what that one looks like. There was another one that it caught my eye, but we did this one instead. Oh, it's starting lineup top 10s. Xfinity Road America top 10s. That's like such an odd one. Montreal top 10s. Atlanta top 10s. Kentucky. It's crazy they got like these random tracks on here. That's Xfinity Series first race top 10s. Xfinity Talladega top 10s. Oh my gosh. That's got to be so difficult. Can you name the NASCAR yearly top 10 leaders? This might be a short one. Oh. Well, it's 18 minutes. So these are drivers that had time. I feel like we can get 100% on this one. This might not take all 18 minutes. By year. Can you name it? Do we have to like specifically do it though? No, we just put whatever name we want in there. We reset it. Let's refresh the page. Yeah, we'll reset. All right. I said the last one was probably going to be it. This is for sure going to be it. I think we can go out 100% on this one. So this is top 10s. So this is any driver who has led NASCAR in the Cup Series in top 10s. This is not counting this season, so Kyle Larson is not going to be, at least for 2021 on this list. I don't think he had the lead in any other ones. I think we can get this. So we have 18 minutes to get all 73. That also tells me that the average is probably going to be really, really high, so we need to do super, super good on this. But yeah, let's do it. Betty. Pearson. Allison. Earnhardt. Kenseth. Newman. Johnson. Oh. Martin. Oh, Hamlin didn't. Okay. Harvick, Edwards. Stupid pop-ups. All right. Truex. That's strange that Kyle Busch has only led in top 10s once in his career, and that was 2019 when he won the championship. 2005. Stewart. He won the title that year. Stewart only did it once, too. That's surprising. 2000. Probably Labonte. He won the championship. Oh, yeah. Oh, there was a tie in 2000. At least it shows you the... Says the number of top 10s and car. 88 was Jarrett. I figured this was going to be super easy. Yeah, Yarborough. I forgot to put Yarborough in here. I meant to. Full trip. Nope, Roberts isn't on here. David Reagan, Mike. Oh, that was on the last quiz. This is it. Last quiz of 9. We might get 100% on this. Might. 1992 Cool Wiki. What? We got it in 1992 then. Oh, it shows the car, 18. I put Jared in there already. Wasn't he in the 18 car at that time? Oh, it was the... Wait, hang on. The right side is the car number, number 5. It was Terry Labonte then. Yeah, it would be Terry Labonte. Why is Labonte not showing up? Was there somebody... Hang on. I'm pausing this, and I'm going to look at you guys in the chat real quick. Labonte drove the 5 car in 1992, correct? Or am I just not being very bright here? Because it says the 5 car in 1992 led or had the most top 10s, which was 18. And if sorry, not Bobby Labonte, Terry Labonte, I meant. If Terry Labonte wasn't in the 5 car in 1992, who was? Who was? Rex White might be on. No, White. No, this was still after White's. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't think he raced that long. (1962). The number 8 car. He drove the number 8 in 1962. We got 7 to go. Ricky Rudd was in the... Okay. I'll admit, I'm dumb. That's something I should have known. I thought I guessed Elliott already. I guess I didn't. I saw 84 9 card. I was thinking I already put Bill Elliott in there. Yeah, we're almost done already. 78, 76, 70. It might be all the same guy, too. Who have I not guessed yet from the 80s? Got Allison, Petty, Earnhardt, Yarborough, Pearson, Elliott, Waltrip, Labonte, Martin, all from that time period. Had to be Cool Wiki, but it said it was wrong. I guess it was Labonte. Weatherly, that's a good one. All right. So we got the 48 car. I should know that. 48 in 1970. It's not junior. We got the 72 car in 1973 and 76. Probably same driver there. Hamilton? Worth a try. Worth a try. We got the 2 car in 1978. Wasn't Dale Sr. in the 2 car then? Because Dale Sr. was in the 2 car in 1980 when he got it. Who was in the 2 car before Dale Sr.? Who did he take over for? Because Dale Sr. was a rookie in 1979, I believe. So 1978, whoever was in the 2 car had the most top 10s. That's a trivia question right there. Was it Bobby Isaac? Nope. Not Bobby Isaac. That's Parsons, 72. Okay. Good call. Yeah, who was in the 2 car before Dale Sr.? Because Dale Sr. drove the 2, and then he drove the 3. Because we have him for 1980 in the 2, but 1978 in the 2 car. I don't know who drove. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who he replaced. Off the top of my head, at least. We got... Don't look it up either. Don't Google it. Do not Google it. We need to get this. And then we also need 1970. 48 car in 1970. If we sit here for like 10.5 minutes, 10.5 minutes just trying to find out the last two. I figured this is one we could have gotten 100%. Yeah, we got Parsons. He was in the 72 car. Got Benny Parsons. Yeah, 48 car in 1970, and then the 2 car in 1978. I don't know. I don't know. Hilton ever driving 48? Oh, yes! James Hilton drove the 48 car. Let's go. See, yeah, a lot of those guys, like, honestly, I would have been able to tell you Ned Jarrett even drove the 11 car, to be completely honest. But, obviously, I know the name. Great commentator afterwards. 78 is Marcus. I really hope you didn't Google that, Michael. Dave Marcus. Well, that's 100%. What does that say? Way to go, Brainiac. Impress your coworkers with those smarts by booking a special trivia party just for your company. Wow. That's a little cringeworthy, but how about that? In less than half the time it gave us 18 minutes. 972. Well, that's a trivia question then. Dave Marcus took over for Dale Sr. Well, way to go on the James Hilton 1971, by the way, too. Let's take a look at this again. I am surprised that 1992 one, Ricky Rudd, had the most top 10s in 1992, but I don't even think he was one of the drivers competing for the championship at Atlanta in the season finale. It was Cool Wiki, it was Elliott, it was Davey Allison, Kyle Petty. Who was the other one? Maybe the other driver was Ricky Rudd. He might have been the other driver competing for the title. Yeah, we blew through that. I figured when I saw 18 minutes that we had a good chance to get them all. It's probably a bunch of boomers calling me out for not knowing Dave Marcus was on the 2 car before Dale Sr. I'm sorry. A lot of people my age that watch NASCAR probably don't even know Dale Sr. was in the 2 car. At least I knew that. I just didn't know Dave Marcus was the guy he replaced. That had to have been a tough decision. No, it wasn't Richard Petty at the time, I don't think. Or not Richard Petty, I mean Richard Childress. I don't think... Did Childress own the 2 car? I don't think he did. No, he drove for somebody else. Dale Sr. did. I had no clue it was Marcus. Yeah, I did not know. Did not know that. Yeah, a lot of those guys, like Rex White, Joe Weatherly, like I didn't know what car numbers they had. James Hilton, same way. That's why I was stumped with 1970. I had no clue he drove the 48 car. It was a good guess, though, in the chat. Let's look at some of these in the 2000s, 2010s. I think Ryan Newman, in his rookie season, I put Newman in there because he had a crazy 2002 year, but that's just crazy. He tied for the most top 10s in his rookie season. Could you imagine a rookie doing that now? Like, that's got to be the greatest rookie season of all time. What Ryan Newman was able to do in 2002. Of all drivers, too, like, 40 years from now, like, that's going to be a trivia question. 30 years from now, heck, that's going to be a trivia question. It's like, who is the only rookie to have the most top 10s in a single season? Ryan Newman, 2002. And he was tied with Mark Martin, and Mark Martin finished higher in points, so I guess you'd give the edge to Martin, but that's crazy. some other ones. There's really no like major outliers. Like I kind of stated when I put Kyle Busch in here, I'm very surprised when I entered Busch that he only has the most top tens in a season once. Yeah, it was a good call on the Marcus one for sure, Michael. For sure. It's crazy how consistent Kevin Harvick has been in the 2010s. 2010, 2015, 2016, 2018, and then 2020. Kevin Harvick had the most top tens in every one of those seasons. That's more than what Jimmy Johnson ever had. Johnson only had the most top tens in a season 3 times. And Harvick had it 5, all in the span of 11 years. Only 1 championship to show for, though. Jeff Gordon only had the most. I guess he had it 7 times, so he had it more. Tony Stewart only had the most top tens in a season once. That was 2005 when he won the title. I thought he would have had more also. I thought Matt Kenseth would have had more with how consistent he was throughout his career and had quite a few wins to back it up. But only 2003 was the only year he had the most top tens. Yeah, between those guys and then the Ricky Rudd 92 one, I did not think that was going to happen, but I'll do this in my own. All right, well there you go. Yeah, that's going to end the stream, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Next stream is tomorrow night. You can check on the community tab for the weekly schedule. The weekly schedule for what game, which it will be NASCAR 21 Ignition all week long, but what game and what time we will be streaming for each and every one of those days. So again, like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. Hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss the next upload. So I will see you guys again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back at Pocono again for the second race of our Pocono doubleheader. Hopefully, we don't have another pit road glitch like we did tonight. If so, looks like we might be doing more trivia again tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I will see you. Have a good rest of your Monday night.